honey, don't fucking move. I can't walk another step. I'm covered in shit. She's like, what? The story of how I shit my pants. Man, I remember you get to a point in life where you stop shitting your pants probably around, I don't know, like 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 years old. Some people it's 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, even 13, and that's cool. But then you have this window of time where you don't shit in your pants anymore and it's safe. And I didn't realize how fast that window closes. And it was like my 30th birthday. And I was fucking living my best life. Just chilling. I was traveling at the time. I had just flown to Denver. And when I travel, guys, I pack very light. I bring even for a couple weeks, a single pair of pants, that I just wear every day. Well, my wife wants to eat at this like nature food place. I don't know, we'll call it nature food place. That sounds about right. Can't trade trapped items, is that it? And so I get this. Everything on the menu just sounded like absolute trash. So I was like, fuck. But so I get this. Get me this. What was it? It was a date. It was like a plum and date smoothie. What's up, Hectus? Thanks for stopping by. Plum and date smoothie. It was brutal. So I drank that sucker up, and it tasted good. I was like, wow, that was surprisingly good for a vegetable nature place. And I think I ate some other like vegetables and shit while I was there, like vegetable hash or some crap. And I was happy with lunch. It was first day in Denver. We just landed. I literally dropped our bag off. I think dropped our bag off at the air place we were staying, and just went straight to exploring the city. And then we're maybe 20 minutes outside this restaurant, just walking around, and it happens. My stomach rumbles, and I'm like, oh geez, I have to fart, guys. So I tell my wife, I'm like, you're gonna have to walk in front of me, fucking, because this is gonna be a bad one. So she steps in front of me, and I go to fart, and I freeze, I lock up, and I just feel my pants fill with liquid, bro. Fucking just absolutely filled my pants with liquid on a fart, and that's a weird feeling when you haven't done that since you were like a 3-year-old, and now you're 30. So it's like, oh my god. So I freeze, and my wife's looking at me, and she's like, what? And I turn into fucking Jason Bourne, okay? I'm locked up. I'm fucking frozen. Get out the phone. I'm like, I'm calling in an Uber to get me back to the fucking hotel. I'm like, honey, don't fucking move. I can't walk another step. I'm covered in shit. She's like, what? First day on our vacation. Fucking. I'm like, all right, this is how we're gonna do it. Uber has to pull up on the side of the street. I cannot walk across the street and get in an Uber. By then, the shit will have escaped all over me. He'll know I'm covered in shit. He won't let me in his car. So, luckily, the Uber came to my side, and I forced my wife to get on the street side. I said, fucking go the fuck around. I'm getting in this close side. Then we get in the car, and the guy's got all the windows up, and I don't want him to know I fucking just shit my pants and it stink. So I'm like, hey, let's roll the windows down. Weather's nice. And the guy's like, oh, I have the AC on. I'm like, no, man, come on, let's do the windows. And fuck, we made it back to the hotel, and those jeans were fucking laced with shit. Luckily, I knew a guy that lived like an hour and a half away, so I called him, and he was at work at the time, and I was like, hey. You got a washer and dryer, right? I was like, I'm in town. I'm just doing tour of Colorado. You mind if I stop by and use your laundry machine? He's like, yeah, sure thing. Didn't tell him I put shit-filled pants in his washer and dryer, but it worked out. I got my pants back for the rest of the trip. It was fucking crazy. So now when I fart ever since then, I'm very careful, guys. I'm extremely careful. I guess 30's the turning point where your farts are fucking back to shitting your pants.
Oh yeah.
I feel bad for that Uber guy too. I don't know if there was probably turd in his back seat, and I'm sorry, man. I've never thrown up in an Uber, so I'm trying to be nice to them, but damn, that was fucking brutal. And if you've sharted, you know that feeling of just liquid fucking lacing your ass. I forgot what I was doing. I was stealing. That's what I was doing. Nate, if anyone's got a good poop story, I'd love to hear it. I love a good poop story too. But that's a true story. I'm pretty sure it was my 30th birthday. And Denver, Colorado. Really nice hotel. Once we got back there, they had like whiskey hour, and I had a whiskey and thought about my life and where did I go wrong to where I turned 30 and shit in my pants instantly. But great trip aside from that.